Hey, happy April. Welcome to Run the One, streaming again from inside of my pink Cadillac. Welcome. This is National Sales Director Ari Hathaway. If this is your first Run the One, let me tell you what you can expect. 15 minutes of inspiration, empowerment, and challenge. And for those of you that don't know, my family, my husband and I, we've been homeschoolers now for 2 years. So we're like always on the road taking road trips. And today I woke up in beautiful Florida Keys. I know it's just a day trip for us, but it's just beautiful. We drove down here yesterday, closed out the month. A powerful congratulations. So proud of you for finishing out double credit, maxing out, getting into your red, holding parties, holding more faces. So proud of you. I do definitely have to give a shout out to the Driven National area, but so I might be streaming a lot from inside my car, inside the pink Cadillac. So I'm coming to you from in the pink bubble. All right, just powered up. So today I want you guys to know that April is going to be so absolutely powerful. And if you heard that song, I love this song, All About That Bass by Megan Trainor. I'll pump it up again. I love this song because today we're going to be talking about how to build your base, and that's going to be part of your challenge when I close out today. Well, Mary Kay's got some pretty awesome things planned out for us, and so I want to dig right in because it's going to be a really powerful month. They've got some awesome things, and I'm so excited about it all. All right, so let me get this going for y'all. Give me 1 second. I think I'm in the right. I think, is that how I do it? I'm like having a little bit of a technical issue. There we go. All right, here we go. So the very first thing, I'm sure you already saw on In Touch that they are releasing a limited edition. Let me pull up my picture here. I'm like, where did it go? I know it's in here somewhere, right? There it is. Pedicure set. We haven't had a pedicure set, and I can't tell you how long. Like, it's been a really long time since we've had a pedicure set, and it's the perfect product to have right now at this time of the year for the spring to have perfect pedi feet. So this is a huge deal, a huge seller. It's perfect to sell in the springtime. It is limited edition. What does that mean? When it sells out, it sells out. So you do want to stock up on them. You want to get them. And you can even do pedi parties. I used to do pedi parties when we had our pedicure set that came out. And it's a lot of fun and it's awesome. And it's just something different. We even have some of our directors doing virtual pedi parties. There's like a kit that you can send to them and you tell them what to have ready and warm washcloths and all this stuff. So you can even do virtual pedi parties, but pedi parties are thing for spring. I need you to remember that pedi parties are the thing for spring. It could be the thing that you add to your party to make it extra special if you've already been holding parties, and it makes a great hostess gift as well too. Now, you don't have to give this thing away. I would not discount the hot ticket item. Remember, Apple, when they come out with a new phone, people stand in line and pre-order forever. Do not discount our products. We already have the lowest price on the market for the best quality ingredients and products. So it doesn't really get better than this. All right. But I just want you guys to know Mary Kay has hit it on the nail with this pedicure set. What a great way to start the month of April, right? And of course, we've got our beautiful Powered by Pink bracelet. And our theme this month, to get this bracelet, you do need to sell 1,200 wholesale in April. Place your $600 order. And when you do that, you're going to get this gorgeous bracelet. And this is all about powering up your customer base. It's all about that base and growing your customers in order to achieve this prize and this level. And I think it's such a great time to really focus in on your customer base size. Why? Trust me, come June, when we're finishing out the end of the year, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I wish I had more customers. So this is the perfect time for you to hone in on, okay, how many customers do I have and what am I intentionally doing to increase that customer base? How many more facials am I doing? How many more people am I sharing with, right? So growing that customer base. So the preferred customer program enrollment deadline is this month on April 16th. Why is that a big deal? I look at how many customers I had last quarter. My goal is to grow it every single quarter. If yours looks the same this quarter from last quarter, I want you to know we were not created for mediocrity. We were not created to be stagnant, right? You've ever sat in stagnant water, like you're taking a hot bath in your tub and it's so yummy and it's so delicious. And all of a sudden you've been in there just a little too long and you realize, ooh, I'm getting cold. I need to get out. Now, do you just stay in there and go, oh, no, I'm going to stay in here a little longer and let it get colder? No, no person who wants to relax does that. We all either open the bottom and turn on the hot water or we get out. Like there's no other choice. We're not going to stay in stagnant water and say we're happy. And that's the same thing when our lives are stagnant in any area, including our Mary Kay business. Like we want to grow. It really truly is all about that base. So you have a few choices here. You can get out, right? And we know the only way to fail Mary Kay is to quit. So to me, quitting is not an option. Or we could just unplug the bottom, let some cold water out, and turn on the hot water. What do you got to do to turn on the fire, my friend? You know, you can turn on a pot of boiling water to boil it, and it will not boil at 200 degrees, 210, not even 211. But it just takes that 1 degree of difference, and then it gets to 212, and that 1 degree of difference. So the question is which degree made the difference? Was it degree 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 100, 200, or was it the 211 to 212? Your victory is around the corner. You're building momentum. You may not see the results yet. You're so close to getting your water to boil. Don't turn off the pot. That's what I want to tell you. Don't turn off the pot. This is a season to turn on the fire. Turn on that hot water, get that tub warm, and build something worthy of building. Be the businesswoman you were called to be. You were called to this business for a reason. Turn on that fire, girl, because we've got 90 days. I know last month I said it's championship season. These are the final three, these last 90 days, and keep going consistently. I know sometimes we're waiting for the water to boil. I was talking to our #1 director, Future National, Christine, this morning, and just the things she did 90 days ago, today she's reaping in the results, right? And it takes that 90 days. So 211 degrees of water is just really hot water. It doesn't boil. You got to get it to 212. You got to get it to 212. So I'm going to challenge you to grow your customer base. If you're like, gosh, what number should I set it to? Talk to your Mary Kay sales director. Say, hey, this is where I'm at. This is where I want to be. Let's make a plan, or write down your plan and then share it with her. I don't know what style you are to be told what to do, or you're going to tell her what you're going to do. Whatever floats your boat, you are the boss. You're absolutely the boss. I have one of our consultants who maxed out in our unit this month and is going for that princess, that Queen's Court of Sales ring. She already finished Princess Court. I'm so proud of her. But this week, she did not get the promotion at her job, and she didn't get the play, the main role in the play that she did a tryout for, because she's also an actress. And she texted me. She goes, Ari, this ring is mine. It's the only thing I have going on. I said, because it's the only arena in your life where you're the boss, right? And I love that about Mary Kay. It's not to remove other things off of our plate, but it's to have the one thing on our plate where you are the boss. Like you're in charge, your victory matters, and we're not going to sit in a lukewarm tub that's getting cold and just be like, oh, this is so great. I'm so happy to be here. No, girl, you're crazy. Get out of the cold tub, or unplug the bottom and turn on the fire and warm it up and get as many customers as you can this month and earn that beautiful bracelet. And Mary Kay's got some pretty cool things. I'm going to disappear here a second, but Mary Kay's got some pretty cool things lined up for us, which I think is just so amazing. They have this brand new challenge called Power Up Your Team Building. Power Up Your Team Building. So with Power Up Your Team Building, when you earn the bracelet with your 600 and you had 3 Great Start qualified, April, May, June, you're going to get this gorgeous 3-layered necklace. Now, I think that this is absolutely beautiful. I think that they've done a phenomenal job. I think that is just incredible, because they don't have to give you anything extra, but this is because you are sharing Mary Kay with other women. You're sharing Mary Kay with other women, okay? And when you do, if you are a first-time Mary Kay red jacket, you're gonna get a free red jacket. Oh, wow, this is so exciting, okay? So exciting. So you can get a free Mary Kay red jacket in the month of April. And this is only for those that are first-time reds, all right? So you get your bracelet, Then you go for the necklace, and then you're going to earn that beautiful red jacket. Now, that promotion is going to run April, May, and June. It is for the next 90 days that you'll be able to take part of this. So that I think that that's really great that they are giving us 90 days. But you guys, you probably know this, it doesn't take 90 days to reach this goal or this level of achievement. You can have it done this month. You know that. And, anytime someone goes into DIQ, I'm like, okay, the company gives you 4 months. And they're like, okay, yeah. I'm like, and everybody I know who has set the goal to finish DIQ in 4 months, do you know when they finish? And I'm like, no. I'm like, on the last day of the 4th month in the last 4 hours, because procrastination is part of our fallen sin nature. We will procrastinate if we can possibly procrastinate. That just is the rule of thumb. Okay. So I want you to know you're not going to procrastinate, and those that said it to do DIQ in 3 months, finish in 2, and those that say they'll do it in 2, I'm sorry, I said that back. Those who say that they're going to finish in 2, finish in 3, those who say they'll finish in 3, finish in 4. So don't say, oh, I have 90 days, because June will be here like that. And then you're running. Start running now. Start building momentum now. I'm going to tell you something else. For those that finish this challenge and they do something called Power Up Your Team Building Plus Challenge, the Plus Challenge, okay, which I think is so awesome. Mary Kay is going to not just give you this beautiful this beautiful necklace, but they're gonna let you march across the seminar stage. Oh my goodness. I was like, what? Are you serious? Yeah. This is with 6 Great Start qualified. You go across the seminar stage. I think that's really, really awesome. Power Up Plus. So get your 3 done this month, get your next 3 in May, and you're going across the seminar stage. Now, Mary Kay also made an announcement. They're not just going to have those that reach that level go across the seminar stage, but they just announced that anyone who finishes the Princess Court of Sales is also going to go across the seminar stage. Okay, that's a first. It really is a first. They have never had Princess Court achievers go across the stage. Okay, that's a big deal for Princess Court achievers. Now, Princess Court is 20,000 retail in the year. Okay, and I'm glad that they announced it in April, because this means anybody who maxed out in March really is getting rewarded for pushing all the way through without having known. Like, I think that this is just great. So there's going to be a seminar stage mark for Princess Court achievers. It's just a great way to recognize you guys, and it really does matter. All right, so to close out, I do want you to know there's been a lot of talk about what happened this fall that just finished about the Great Resignation. And as it turned out, it wasn't a resignation, it was the Great Transition. People are transitioning careers. But something that is staying deeply rooted in our culture, probably an entire culture shift for a decade probably, is that because of the great disconnect that happened through the pandemic, people are going to want connection more than ever. They're just probably not, they want it. Like, we know people have never felt lonelier. It's those that are caring enough to reach out that are going to have the success. And I have to position it from that standpoint, is that I care enough to reconnect. You have to know that it has to come from that standpoint, because if you don't care enough to reconnect, then you're more consumed with yourself than others, right? So care enough to say, hey girl, it's been a long time. How are you? How's everything? Reconnect with them. Let them know, I have a wonderful excuse for us to get together. I would love to pamper you. People want to be reached out to. And if you're going to pamper them and they're going to feel great, why not? Why not? And so this is my challenge for you. Have you set a goal for how many faces you're going to bless in the month of April? Do you care enough to connect? It's a big deal of a month because I know that we have Easter season in this season, which is, obviously a very important holiday in the United States of America. And it's the most important thing that happened in world history, right? Reach out to people. You don't know who's lonely. And if they come to your mind, you say, oh my gosh, I don't know why, you just came to my mind and I thought, let me just pick up the phone and call you. How are you? How are you doing? And is it okay to ask for a facial? Absolutely it is. It absolutely is. People either know that you're being genuine or not. I would so much rather have a genuine catching up with someone and then let them know where I'm at and what my goals are and see if they want to reach back out to me and help me than to be a telemarketer and just call people on a list, because one way I'm making an eternal impact, right? And so I love and care enough to reconnect. This is the thing that I want you to have in your mind and in your heart as you remember that this is a month where we're going to grow our customer base. We're going to march across that seminar stage, either in the National Court of Sales, the Princess Court of Sales, and you're going to march across. We have amazing this month. Thank you for being on. I'm going to close this out in a word of prayer. Father, thank you for April. Thank you for the blessings that you have poured upon us and these opportunities to have pockets of space to run and to be recognized and to reach out and to reconnect. That's a lot of R's. I don't know if you plan it that way, Lord, but your ways are higher and greater than our own. Thank you for this incredible business where we have a place where we get to be the boss and we get to decide our victories. It feels so good to just have one thing on the plate. I'm sure for most of the women listening to this, where they win and they decide, and they get to call the shots. So we bless Mary Kay. We bless our leaders. We bless those that lead the way and pave the way. And Father, I pray a blessing into the life of every beauty consultant listening who has a fire inside of her to do more, that you would lead her in that path and in that way to chunk it out right now. We ask for these many blessings in our lives, and we thank you for all that you've poured into us. In the name of your son, Jesus, amen. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot your booking challenge. Always, always, always. You guys, this was last month. 10 parties booked by April 15th. 10 parties booked by April 15th. Get them all in today, but over the weekend. Like you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Don't go to bed Sunday without having your 10 parties booked by April 15th. Have a beautiful, powerful, pink, and on purpose day. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.